that they could marry and all that. All right, you understand? All right, it says, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. For that which is feeble is nothing worth, right? And we're in that, but they say we're worth nothing. All right? Let's get James 5:1. All right? So I just read you what the rich men are saying in their mind, right? And how they're carrying it off. How they're carrying it out. Understand? This is how they're carrying it out. All right? But this is what the Lord say to come out and say. This is what the Lord say to come out and say, right? It says, this is James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. So God is saying, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries are going to come upon you. Understand? So all your elite, the super rich bankers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPont, the Oppenheimers, so forth and so on, right? All your preachers who have sold out with your 501c3 charter, right? All these athletes like Oprah Winfrey, so forth, so on, right? They also, the Lord is speaking to them also, because their misery is about to come upon them, all right? Look at that.
I agree with what you're saying. Thank you.
Right, as I said, this goes out to all of them. Right? This goes out to all of them. Because all this is going to come to pass. So you rich men, right, who oppress the poor, the children of Israel, you should weep and howl, for your miseries are going to come upon you.
Yes.
Understand? Your misery is going to come upon you. Right? It says, your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. What do you mean your garments are moth-eaten? When a moth eats your garment, it got holes in it. Understand? It's beginning to unravel that garment. Right? So American riches is gone. Right? The elite bankers, their riches is gone. They give y'all to walk around with fiat currency. Right? That Federal Reserve notes. Alright? It says, your gold and your silver is cankered. The rust of them shall be witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have reaped treasures together for the last days. And that's the time you're in right now. Ye have reaped, right? You have reaped together treasures for the last days. Understand what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped down, which are reaped or entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, meaning the Lord of armies. So all the years of oppression, right? And our people have been marching and crying out to the Lord, right? All the years of doing it, guess what? It entered into the Lord's ear, all right? The Lord hear all our cries, man, all right? For all the wickedness that has gone on. All right. You know what? Let me go back again to James 5:1. Then I'm gonna pick back up where I left off. It says, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Right? Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your miseries shall come upon you. Let's get Proverbs. This is why your misery, all your riches you have ain't going to help you in these last days, all right? All the riches you have is not going to help you in these last days. This is why, right? It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Your riches ain't going to profit in the day of wrath, right? And whose wrath? God's wrath, right? Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Right? In his wrath, riches ain't going to profit nothing in that day. All right? Now let me get back. It says, your gold and your silver is cankered. The rust of them shall be witness against you, and he shall eat your flesh as it were fire. He have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which reap or entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, again the Lord of armies. He have lived in pleasure on the earth. That's what I read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, right? They said they're going to be in their voluptuousness, in their pleasure, right? Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in the days of slaughter, right? Verse 6, he have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you, right? You have killed the just. Who is the just again? The children of Israel, right? We are the just, right? Didn't they lynch us in slavery, right? Shoot us down, put 50 shots in us, all right? We see what's going on throughout the years, man, for hundreds of years, right? They have killed us, all right? They have killed us, man. All right, it says, for you have condemned and killed the just, and he does not resist you. And we can't resist you. We don't have the power in our hands to resist you. Understand? We don't have an army to stand up to fight against you. Understand? So you could conquer us and do whatever you want. We can't resist you. We don't have the power to. Understand? But when our Lord, the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, come back, which is Yahushua, he's going to tear your ass up. Right? He's going to avenge us because he have the power to do it. Understand? And that day is coming real soon. When he makes his debut, when he makes his return. Now you're going to see power in that day. All right? And again it says, we have not resist him because, as I said, we don't have the power to resist this damn devil. We don't have the power to resist them. We don't have the military might to even fight back. All right? That's why our people, they were saying, right, if you can't beat them, join them. That's why the weak and the feeble and the wicked of our nation join up with these devils. All right? They're weak, they're feeble, right? And they don't have the might to resist these people. They were saying if you can't beat them, join them. And that's what they did. They joined the Edomites. Come up here. Come over here. Come on over. All right. As I said, that's my people. That's my people. They always resist the word, but they will go to church on Sundays. You understand? I'm here reading the Bible. They don't want to hear it, but they're going to hear that lying pastor on Sunday. Crazy. All right? But what I'm saying though, right? We have no military might to resist these devils. All right? We have no military might to resist them. But our people, in their mindset is, if you can't beat them, join them. So what they do, they go and make covenant with them. Again, your Oprah Winfrey, your T.D. Jakes, your Creflo Dollar, right? All your athletes, right? These entertainers, right? They make a covenant with death. They make a covenant with the devil. Why? So they could get the crumbs off his plate, right? That is that YOLO mentality. You only live once. They want the scrap of master's plate. So what they do? They go and make a contract with them. Make a covenant with them. And that contract is to help deceive their people. It's to pacify their people. Understand? And eventually have their people end off in the concentration camp in the devil's hands. That's what they're about. Your 501c3 pastors, your Jesse Jackson, your Creflo Dollar, matter of fact, your Jesse Jackson and your Al Sharptons, and men like that, right? And men like that, your Jesse Jackson, your Creflo Dollar, men like that, they sold out to pacify our people. Just like Martin Luther King sold out to pacify the people. They're no different. The pastors today are no different, right? They go out and they pacify the people, preaching to you of prosperity. BS. peers, right? The LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, all them, Shaq, all of them, all right? What they do, entertain you, man. All that is set up is for your destruction. But they do that willingly for the money, right? They all sold out for the money so they could have some of the scrap of Master's table, right? And we're going to read that. Let's get Luke. This is Luke 6 verse 24. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation. Woe unto you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. That goes for the Israelites, man. Our people, whether you know it or not. I mean, the athletes, as I said, your LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and all of them, right? Your Oprah Winfrey's, your Denzel Washington, the Jay-Z, right? All of them. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. You have received your consolation, man. Look at that cash money clown, man. And them young money clowns, man. All right? They think they have it all because they got some Federal Reserve notes. And they flash their money and all the diamonds and the blinging and their cars and all that. They sold their soul to get that. And number one is to feed their people poison. To feed their people poison. They get paid for that. So they're living good for feeding their people poison. That's no different from a crack dealer selling crack on the corner. That's no different from a crack dealer selling crack on the corner, right? All them Little Wayne and all of them, they're selling their people crack. You understand? They're selling their people crack. That is no different, man. They should all be put to death for what they're doing. Understand? But not in this white man's world. That ain't going to happen here. They get upliftment, right? They get put on a pedestal for the wickedness that they're doing. You understand? It says, but this is what the Lord says. This is what Yahushua said, the one you ignorantly call Jesus, right? This is in red when you read it. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, right? For ye have received your consolation. For you have received your consolation. Understand? You've received your prize on this side. You got your prize. You understand? So destruction to you. Because you're living it up right now. While the rest of us are suffering. Right? While all of us are suffering out here. Understand? All of us are suffering. Trying to make ends meet. Trying to keep our head above water. Understand? Y'all are flaunting and carrying on and bragging and boasting on the same people, man, who buy your album. That's wicked, man. All right, it says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. See, woe unto you that are full, and it goes back to them again. These preachers, these pastors, your entertainers, your athletes, they're full. Look at their lifestyle, man. Look how they carry on. They're filled right now. But when this economy collapses, when them Federal Reserve notes ain't worth nothing, and anarchy and chaos is in the streets, all right, they're going to be hungry. Let's see what happened to them then. Because those mansions they're in, they're going to get kicked out of it. Yanked out of it and thrown in a camp. You dumb, stupid, foolish people. How could you make a deal with the devil? You sell your soul for riches. You make a deal with the devil. Like he's going to keep his end of the bargain. You dumb, stupid dummies. It says, but woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. And woe unto you that laugh now, you're going to mourn and weep. As I said, these people are gone, brain dead. They make mockery and they laugh. All right? Not only them, but amongst our people, whenever the brother come out on the corner, all right, whenever the brother come out on the corner, prophesy throughout the four corners, these people make mockery, they laugh. They laugh at us, understand? And carry on their way. The Lord said, you're going to weep When all that we're prophesying come to pass, you're going to be weeping. When everything we out here saying come to pass, you are going to be weeping. All right? Let's jump up to verse 21.